I help you?
About my bill.
Got the 20 real?
Yes, I do.
Good. You got the room for the night, but...
Okay, so that's sorted. We still have all of you assholes. Is it time for the window yet?
Behind the door, you see two, maybe.
No. Okay. You're not gonna have anything new. Right, let's get out of here. Aha. Now I should... Hey, the car's back. Nice. I should be able to open up this area now, right? Also, who the hell are you guys? You the work crew? You must be the work crew. Push the button.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light.
They fixed the
used to
bridge,
be,
okay.
And a mechanical lever sitting in the middle.
Pull the lever.
You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then, the water lock starts moving.
Nice. They removed the sign. Yeah, fair enough. Sorry, my allergies are going insane all of a sudden. Good.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Okay, Kim definitely doesn't want me going over there.
Focus on one thing. Achieve it, then the next, he thinks.
Time to
That's
wander.
the task chain.
I mean, we definitely could. But we just got Kim back. We don't want to piss him off immediately, right? Right. So... Thank you, autosave. Now that Kim's here, is there anything you can say?
Make way for the master poet.
Oh! Oh, there we go, okay.
What? But I told you she's my
Hmm.
friend. Please don't make me give her up, detective. Get someone else. There's a ton
Kim just
of
got
drivers.
back, so his irritation level is low. I mean, that's fair. Kim has the patience of a saint.
Thank you, friend.
Alright, screw it. Let's go across. Also, we might be able to get some experience because we need to find the old lady's husband, I think. Radio relay hums with electricity. What is... money. Nice. Hi, Kronos. Breaker box, power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. Ahead, decades-old concrete defenses. Children play on them now. Hey, there's money in the power box. Nice. See, we're making a profit already. Someone has broken down the fence and barbed wire. Okay. First things first. Let's go and collect these bottles. Apparently I can't collect these bottles. Well, that's a pain. Alright, fine. There is more money, though. More money's good. And the wind is corralled by the 4-story buildings around this yard. Swing is missing, but no one's been here for a long time. Glory says the graffito to the ghosts of us. Okay. And there's some tear. Someone has left their music collection beneath the tarp. Oh, yeah. The smallest church in St. Saint. I think that's a win. Right, nothing in the shack. Does that mean I can sing karaoke now? Because that'd be hilarious. By hilarious, I also mean horrifying, but, you know. What's in here? Okay. Through the broken glass, dusty shelves, and a forgotten chair. Karaoke time, yes! Interesting. This is a postcard. And a bow tie. +2 to drama. Dark red chair in the dim light of the room. So if we need to interrogate anybody, this would be a place to do it. Okay, boat. There's a boat tucked away underneath the tarp.
Great news. The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath it in a supine position.
Okay. Great news, I found somewhere new to sleep. Oh. Oh. So if I can't afford a hotel room, I can sleep under a boat on the beach. Right.
I don't know. Sleeping? What do people do under boats? This is merely a measurement from your visual cortex. Do with it what you want.
Great.
The elements are rough around here. I don't know about this.
I'm guessing that I could sleep there, but I would actually take damage instead of recovering my stuff. Great news, I found somewhere new to sleep.
Huh?
I'm gonna live under a boat now. I said great news, I found somewhere to sleep under this boat here. It'll be free.
Sarcastic self-pity is not what we need at this moment, officer.
One feels like a commitment.
I understand the situation looks grim, but we must continue with our investigation.
Fair.
Think of it as a salvation. You have a home somewhere. All cops do. When this is done, you can return.
Okay, Kim is already tired of my shit. What's this? Footprints in the snow, they lead away from the accident. Seems the walker was either very confused or drunk out of his mind. Oh, right, a wreck. Okay, fuel, nice.
A banged-up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible.
Excellent.
It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water. That rebel who jumped the canal and broke the waterlock, this is their doing.
Okay, this is where the rebel who jumped the canal ended up. Not so daring anymore.
No, not so daring at all.
He looks at the carriage and then at you. Well, let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
Okay.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water.
Am I the one who wrecked the car?
Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
Run your hand over the cold metal.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
Okay. What is the make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
Nice. How long has it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be me.
The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening.
Right. What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
When's low tide?
Great idea. Then we can get the things inside. The joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, maybe a cool jacket. A joyrider jacket.
Logic wants a jacket.
A joyrider jacket. You feel a strange connection to this joyrider. Maybe he's from some kind of joyriders district and likes blue and white racing livery, like a cop would.
How long will it take for low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Okay, so come back at about 9 or 10. Oh, we have to sit on the swing and wait for the tide. Okay.
As you sit down in the old, rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent.
Okay. Love that Logic's getting excited. Me too.
Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Well, I can whistle a tune, or I can say, hold on, it looks very blue. I mean, let's try to whistle a tune.
Spit flies from your mouth to your moustache, your chest, the ground before you. No sound, though.
We managed to get a double one. We got snake eyes on an 83% chance. Like, I think that was the only way we could fail. You have returned with malt liquor. Hell yeah. Welcome back, a woman on the internet.
Raining heavily here, Chief. Mind keeping it down a bit?
The necktie is not pleased that we just spit on him.
The lieutenant must think it's rather funny. He smiles and quickly turns away.
Screw it, keep blowing.
That's right. Just keep at it. It will come to you.
I like him.
He's gloating at you. Oh, it's so easy for Mr. Teacher.
Hydrate, not water, thank you very much.
With his lips puckered, the lieutenant lets out a beautiful melodic trill that puts even the insulindic thrush to shame.
Wow.
You hear the sound echo on the large body of water. Clouds race across the spring sky, and suddenly you just feel better about everything.
Aw. Anyone else broke as hell? Take a sip if you're broke as hell.
Okay. That's way better than what you did. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed.
Okay, brain.
Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
So was your dad also point to your eyes? Wow. Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches? So, chat, would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches? All right, the tide is taking its sweet time.
I believe it's following a pattern set millions of years ago by cosmic forces. But I suppose it could move quicker, yes?
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Okay, we're up to 9:21. Feel like the river of leeches would be easier. I mean, yeah, probably. Sit on an anthill or stand in a river of leeches. Quicker death. I mean, probably, yeah. If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose? Actually, yeah, that's a good question.
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
Okay. But if someone puts a gun to your head?
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Okay. Can you make out the mark?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Capri, Model 40.
Okay.
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people. You know, those kinds of people.
Okay. Leeches, you do not fuck with ants. Accidentally sat close to a nest of ants in North Africa. Wouldn't recommend. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds terrible. Okay. Is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
I think it's my car.
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical,
Yeah.
as he knows something about the driver of this vehicle.
41's his rank in the underground street racing hierarchy. Must be Tommy 41, the morning host of FM 41. Looks like a factory made a mistake and accidentally called this Capri 41. I hate guessing district something, a precinct, something municipal. Oh, God, no.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
Right. It was me who jumped the gate. Good. Pedagogical, new word. Yeah, it's a good one, too.
41. Precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you.
Yeah.
You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy, and the air tastes sour to breathe.
Okay.
No. Just no. Say no to this, Harry.
Right. No.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
I drove my car into the sea.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across a canal.
Maybe I was in pursuit of someone?
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
All manner of new things learned. Agreed. How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
Good point. I can still fix it. They're not going to take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
Okay. So, the badge, the gun, and now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a fourth thing you've lost.
A fourth thing?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
Well, let's see. There's my mind, and then there's the significant other that we keep alluding to. So, just gonna be there like that.
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
When is a woman considered tall? Because I keep hearing different opinions. I mean, generally I go by if they're taller than I am, but I'm 6 foot, so I don't know. It's not something I usually dwell on myself. Why do you ask? I can fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well.
True. Internet people I need to know for science. I guess if you were, let's see, tall for a woman, I don't know, 5'8" and above, I guess, would be considered tall. Personally, I just go if they're, taller than I am. But that's just me. I guess most people would say if it's like 5'8" or so. When you look at a woman and think, hey, that woman is tall. That's fair. That's an excellent point.
You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one.
True.
Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real.
40,000?
It still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
40,000 real? Good God! Oh, Jesus. What if a 4'11 woman looks at a 5'3 woman is 5'3 tall? It would be taller than the 4'11, but I wouldn't say 5'3 is tall. Right. People are going to be angry with me at the precinct.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
This was 20% of the station's vehicular budget.
Good God. I just cost my station 40%. Or 20%. Plus a gun and a badge. So that's good. I'm 6'2", have seen women taller than me and think, wow, that's a tall woman, and then never have another thought. Even though we worked together for weeks. I mean, fair. Okay, well, let's see what's in there then.
Yes, let's go take a look.
Well, at least we got some experience. So that's nice. Right, my badge! We got my badge! Yay! And an RCM commander's jacket. Okay. Progress made. A bottle of booze, drained of all the booze, frozen in ice.
This is it. The scene of the party. The fire pit. Cigarettes and empty bottles all evidence it.
Got my badge. What about being taller than the global average height? I'd say that's measurably tall. I mean, that's fair. Second I see a woman taller than me, I can't not think about her. But that's you being a filthy animal. Fair. I'm going to say the global average height for women is going to be 5'4", 5'3", something like that. Global average for men in 2014 was 5'10". For women, it's 5'3". Haha, I win. Yeah, it does look like a lot of folks partied here. By that, I mean me.
Looks like they were here a while, judging from all the bottles. The sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
Right, looks like we've had a couple partygoers here.
Looks like it.
Was it against the law? Looks like they had a great time. Yeah, looks like they had a great time.
Hey, let's keep moving, detective.
Somehow, he doesn't want to dwell on it.
It was me. It was me. Right. At least there's money over here. Anything else around? Okay. I'm 5'8" with terrible posture. I'm a head with legs, no torso. What's in here? And why am I running around so far to get to it? Oh. Sounds of life in the north. A washboard scrubs filth from fabric. Okay. Cinder blocks, charred, makeshift fire pit with magazines.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
Okay. Imagine a newborn giraffe, zero grace.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
He's got a point. There is a lot to explore around here. Hey, new pants. +1 to Kingdom of Conscience. Have I ever done anything with Kingdom of Conscience? What is Kingdom of Conscience? Hold on a tick. +1 to Kingdom of Conscience. Okay. Oh, Moralists. Okay. Long limbs are awkward, too far from the gravity center of Earth. Short people aren't as clumsy from my experience. I mean, that's fair. You see dust-covered linen, dried tulips, and a bed. White curtains have been drawn shut, no looking in. A wedding stone, well worn, covered in rust. Well, now I can quick travel. That's nice. Yeah, I'm 6 feet. Construction material, whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. Also, there's a person here. Hold on. There we go. A little bit of magnesium. Oh, it was just Kim. Okay, fair enough. I'm a walking contradiction to that. If a short person asks you to grab something and you drop it, whose fault is it really? You shouldn't have asked. Okay, a little bit more money. That's good. Hard to see details. Colors all warm and welcoming are cozy. Okay, so there's a house here we can go into. Bit more cash. On the plus side, we have enough money for another night, so that's good. What's this? What are these doing in the fish? Cavalry boots. Okay. Boat is floating freely in the water, unmoored. Okay, there's a bunch of people I can talk to. More loot. Ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Okay. Trying to catch up on conversations. If I try to grab something, I'll either drop it on my head, or dislocate my shoulder. 5'2", broken your toe through clumsiness. No! Glad to see you guys are getting along. Right. So we can fast travel, so that's useful. There was something else on the coast I wanted, I think. Perhaps not? Perhaps not. Okay. How am I doing experience-wise? Okay. Not... Creaking ahead, a broken axle grinding. Yes, I know, it's my fault. Malt liquor's kicking your ass. It'll do that. Let's see, we already searched in there. Is there anything over here we need? Oop, money. Apparently we need to go the long way around to get that cash.
You stop mid-step and put your hand on a garish necktie.
Oh god, what's the necktie have to say?
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
What bottle? Where?
In this drunk's hand, on the pipe there, glowing blue, a mysterious, otherworldly blue, filled to the brim with holy mysteries.
What? Okay, what do I do next?
Oh, I think this is about so much more than cool. Please go talk to him. See what it's about. I'm drawn to it.
Right, the necktie is drawn to a liquor bottle. Hilarious. Bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Okay, fair enough. Right, so, drunk.
Hey, tequila!
A 30-something man clad in a two-piece Lictra tracksuit puts down his Pilsner and extends his hand in greeting.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
We've met before. Trust in the necktie's wisdom. Shake his hand.
So what's happening?
Wait, tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street Gang.
Okay.
Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
Okay. Mr. Sunset. Good. Good. Tequila Sunset. I kind of like it.
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
Right, my necktie thinks my name is Tequila Sunset. That's amazing. Not too hot, 50-year losing streak. Reality makes me aggressively sad. Don't know, people tell me I'm a cop. I'm getting used to that. Yeah, that's fair.
It's good to hear that you're on top of things. Talking about used to, did you know that I used to be a real mover and shaker?
He thoughtfully picks his shit-stained Lictra jacket.
Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
Takes a sip from his beer.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Idiot Doom Spiral, huh? This is bound to be a good, high-concept conversation. At last.
Thank you for the hydrate. Right, what do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
He looks at his comrades.
Please don't go. Don't go.
Right, don't call Abigail, begs the man in the pipe.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out.
Fair enough.
So now, it's a pirate's life for me.
So, what is a Tequila Sunset?
It's you. You're Tequila Sunset.
Of course I am. How do you know?
We've met before. Don't you remember?
Nope.
No, you sure don't.
No.
Aha. Do you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be?
Actually, I really do.
Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
Okay. For some reason, the name Tequila fills me with foreboding. Maybe I shouldn't. No. Go ahead.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my cords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
Okay. Did we meet on Friday?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting.
He takes another sip, then continues. He's got a point.
You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz.
Nice.
Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk.
Excellent. Continue.
Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of them.
Wow.
That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
Okay. Brain.
It is.
Thank you, conceptualization.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
Right. What happened then?
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting
Good
our
word.
drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling.
Fair.
Oh, yes, you do, Bratushka. The only thing better than that is putting the pedal to the metal after you kiss the tie. And off we go.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Excellent.
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence, a gasp of silence, if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed.
Good.
Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic.
That's true, by the way. Drunks are quick sometimes.
What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach, you revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs, "The time hath come!"
Interesting. I have a pierogi, be jealous.
So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, "The time hath come for tequila sunset, the end of all things."
Beautiful. Okay. Oh god, what happened next? Say nothing, it's more dignified that way. Yeah, what happened next?
Your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice.
Amazing.
We ran towards the ice, whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit, like some kind of sea monster.
Amazing.
When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep.
We really are the cop of the apocalypse.
Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to.
Nice guys. Apoco cop, there you go.
We asked about the whole tequila sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
So, Tequila Sunset an event or a name?
I'm not sure. I think you were the event.
Yeah.
Tequila sunset. You know, as opposed to a tequila sunrise, which is long gone.
Right, so sounds pretty good, or my name is Harry. Do we want to be Harry? I don't know. I mean, I could be Harry. I still officially don't have a name. Screw it, we're gonna be Tequila Sunset.
Yeah, I agree.
How long did we party for?
Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women.
Okay.
How they're beautiful and also whores and so on.
Of course.
How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Okay. Good. World-class fuck-up. Nice.
Wow, that's quite a story.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him.
If you only knew.
My name is still unknown. Did I tell you anything specific about the person that fucked me?
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Okay.
Please, don't open that door.
Right. That's causing me physical pain.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Thank you, Rosemary. Inland Empire really doesn't want me remembering that.
Abigail.
Okay.
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
Right. Did I say anything about my colleagues?
You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was
Hey, BB.
cramping your style.
Okay.
It's more like you were cramping theirs.
Thank you, empathy.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
Did I lose anything else?
Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy.
Amazing.
In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
Right, fair enough. Did I say anything about the case?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
Great.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
Legit. What if I get the feeling these drunks are manifested personifications of your psyche? Well, Kim still sees them, so that's nice.
It's not meant as a joke. He's sorry for the hermit cop.
Aw. Did I say anything about politics?
Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you.
Okay.
I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve.
Weird guy. Did you get a read on what kind of cop I was?
You kept apologizing for being such a bad cop and for the damage you've inflicted on everyone around you.
Okay, maybe I really am the sorry cop.
You also kept pausing to knock the heel of your hand against your temples, saying, "Stupid, stupid, stupid."
Amazing. Right, I don't need to hear anymore.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
Right. Sorry cop canon. There you go. The sorry cop. Seem to be characterized by your storytelling ability. Want to tell me another one sometime.
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
Okay. Tell me how you became Idiot Doom Spiral.
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
Possibly. Brain?
You might get scammed here.
What do you need?
Booze. Did you already forget our party? The thing I relayed to you earlier.
Fair.
So, have you got anything for good old Idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
Okay. Don't have any on me right now.
Then I will see you again once you've procured some. Par exemple, my good friend Rosemary here sells all kinds of stuff.
Oh, well, fair enough. You have a theory? Go for it, Bathrobe.
All kinds, sir. Beer and wine.
Amazing.
You too, Tequila Sunset.
Right.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
He spreads his arms as if wanting to embrace you. Right. Good to see you too.
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real.
Good
I
God.
also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
Right.
See? There it is, Bratushka! The spirit! Let's buy the spirit! 300 real is a lot, but this has to be done!
My necktie desperately wants that booze, and $300. Good God.
It's our end game!
Okay. So, just another stupid drunk idea I'm having that I'm attributing to my necktie. This is the mystery and the truth, and I need to buy the spirit. Screw it. We're going to make it a goal. We're going to buy that bottle of booze.
Exactly! This is no ordinary drink. It's what our relationship has been building towards all these years. This is the climax, the mystery, the virginal sigh. That drink is special.
I love the necktie. My theory is this. Harry foresaw the end of the world, and it frightened him to the point of drinking himself to death to avoid it entirely. What are you basing that on, Bathrobe?
You have to buy it from him! Get it off him! Kill him if you have to! Our ultimate fate depends on it, and the fate of many worlds.
Amazing.
The lieutenant looks at you, looking at the bottle of spirits, then at Rosemary, suspiciously.
So, why does that cost 300 real?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
Okay, let him speak.
You know, it's funny, actually.
He bursts out laughing, then takes 3 gulps of his Pilsner and stares at you.
What?
What do you mean, what? What'd you think was funny?
This guy.
I'm guessing I gave him the booze.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Okay. It's a good suggestion. Where did you get the bottles of spirits from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
Okay.
He ain't shitting you! Medicinal spirits are a blast, Bratan! The flaming truth of this joke of a world!
Ah, I love the necktie. Hints throughout the game about the end being nigh, being the cop of the apocalypse. Oh, well, fair enough.
I got one of those scientific ampules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
He spits a nasty yellow clot on the ground before you.
Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
Wow. That's a good tip. I should remember it.
It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing.
Okay.
Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Assholes.
But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead fingers.
Is he trying to sell me a bottle of embalming fluid? For fuck's sake.
Like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room.
Yes, he is.
Threw the snakes out and voila. What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol. 2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
I think it'll prove useful, yes.
3 real and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
Just 3.
That's a much more reasonable price right there. Makes sense now.
Okay, well, here's the money for the spirits.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Bratan, I am so proud! Now, whatever you do, don't drink it! This deserves so much more than just regular oral consumption!
God. I think my necktie wants me to butt chug embalming fluid. So that's a thing.
The tie is so on the money there. Up the bum it goes.
See? I really don't wanna, huh?
Just wait for my sign. Keep it with you. Keep it warm. Keep it safe. Soon we will enter the other world.
Right, the necktie wants to kill me.
Soon. The time will come soon. Have patience, brave one.
Right, I have a mission to get smokes, so I'll buy some smokes.
My kind of guy. Here you go, friend.
Okay. And I need booze for the story.
Bottoms up, Captain.
Electrochemistry wants to kill you. I think they both want to kill me. We're boofing the fluid now. Fuck us then. I mean, yeah.
In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
Right. So,
Tequila.
here's some booze.
Of course. Drink first, story later.
Is that what the kids call it nowadays? No, boofing is a term from years ago. Right. I've got a potent Pilsner.
Not much, but it will do.
Grabs the bottle from your hand, uncorks it immediately.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Don't call Abigail.
I feel like he's like the Duckman from Discworld.
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George, but around here, you already know.
Okay.
I was once a reasonably high net worth individual, a founder / junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
I know the term boofhead. I have no idea if that's related or not, honestly.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff.
Okay.
I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
Interesting. How many people did you have working for you?
22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours.
Okay. Did the jogging help?
It did. With my trusty Sansaric tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world.
Right.
But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
He says thoughtfully, brushing dust off his shit-stained pants. What happened?
One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
He shakes the bottle and makes a ringing sound.
His eyes are your eyes.
Oh, good. Thank you, conceptualization.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see? At least, that was the plan.
Okay.
I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
How wet are we talking about?
It was a day not unlike this one here.
You both glance skyward.
I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless.
Interesting.
Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Okay. Ouch.
Ouch, indeed. Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up.
Okay.
So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
You've got to be shitting me.
I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
Okay, what happened next?
I rang my neighbors' buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation.
Okay.
People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
He pauses, meaningfully. This guy's hilarious.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Thank you, empathy.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there.
Let me guess, you lose that too.
But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in.
Okay.
Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
Sure.
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
I feel like there's some steps missing.
Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now.
He literally just locked himself out.
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Good call.
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any ID on me. So they tossed me in jail for 2 days.
Interesting.
I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen.
Well, on the bright side, you've got one hell of a story.
Yeah, maybe I've exaggerated certain parts over the years. When you tell a story too often, it begins to take on a life of its own.
That's true.
But what matters is that it's true to my subjective experience. Anyway, that was all the story one bottle gets you. Almost empty, this one.
Okay.
Truly, he has the soul of an artist.
Right, why do you keep losing all your stuff?
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece lycra tracksuit?
Yeah, fair.
I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me.
Right.
Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
Did I steal your jacket?
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
What's this about the lost jacket?
Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less.
Twitch crashed on you? No, that sucks. Is it... I'm assuming it's working now?
Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila?
Okay. Where'd you lose it?
If I knew where I lost it, don't you think I'd have it? I mean, maybe I was up by the boardwalk, or walking along the beach, or checking out the abandoned fish market.
That's a lot of places.
Somewhere north of here, that's for sure. You could ask around, see if anyone's seen it.
Yeah, fair enough. What was the name of your agency?
My agency, man. The Boom Boom Room. Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. The color red, breasts, and oil painting.
Interesting.
I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high-concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. The artists were happy, the clients were happy.
Okay.
I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
Okay. Brian?
Sounds intriguing. What say you, Art Cop?
Yeah.
If it sounds like it makes no sense, that's because it doesn't.
The female isn't yours to objectify, not in art or anywhere else. Mixing oil painting and breasts to make art isn't high art. It's just cynical wankery. That's so high concept, I have no idea what it means. Man mixing high and low commodifying culture, that is extremely my shit. Right. Well, let's go feminist on him.
That's rich coming from you, Tequila. You had some pretty wild views about women last weekend.
I don't know where he picked up these views, but wherever it was, he seems to be sincere about them.
Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that mixing art and sex can make you fucking rich. Just
Good night,
don't
Bathrobe.
go on a jog, unleashing a cascade of doom that washes it all away.
It's amazing. So, what's with the tracksuit?
What? You've never seen 100% Lycra before? Go on, feel that primo material.
Okay, touch it.
Pretty nice, huh? This might be one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly.
Brain.
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is. It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins together. You feel about 15% less human for having touched it.
Amazing. Other brain.
Randomized trials have also found Lycra, TM, to be associated with a number of exotic, highly malignant cancers. So you also have that to look forward to.
Great. Great. Welcome back, a woman on the internet.
And then there's the smell. But you don't even want to think about that.
Great. So I just touched the dirtiest tracksuit in the world.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them anytime.
Right, what about the other drunks?
My fellow members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics? They're exactly what they look like.
Okay.
Hey, tequila! You want to buy some speed?
Thank you, Rosemary.
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
Conversations, cool.
I thought he was a cool cop.
I mean, that's fair.
Don't call Abigail.
Thank you.
And this is Abs. So yeah, that's basically us. We drink together.
Okay.
I'm all ears, tequila.
Right. Let's go ahead and bail on you guys. Now, I do have my smokes. And track down badge. Wait, I have my badge. Why is that still active? Hold on. Badge.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
Imaginary Holly, how you doing? I found my badge.
At least something good came out of all this.
Study the badge.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West.
Oh, the game is amazing, Imaginary Holly. If you haven't played it yet, you need to. For the necktie alone, which is a joke that you'll understand when you play the game. Honestly, it's probably the truest RPG experience I've had in a long time, and easily the most replayable game I've seen in years. And the writing is amazing, so I mean, it's all good.
You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and, in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Right, look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that.
I mean, fair.
But the badge is new. You used an old photo for a new badge.
Interesting.
Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
Also, Imaginary Holly, you argue with parts of your brain that interject on whatever you're doing. So that's fun. How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
Interesting. Why is he winking?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it did on you.
Excellent.
It looks like you had quite the charming face way back then. Your hair is brown and slightly curly. Your eyes see more clear somehow.
Probably before I did all the drinking and the drugs.
The lack of alcohol swelling is a bonus, though there's a pinch of that in your cheeks already.
Oh, interesting.
Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun.
Okay. So yeah, we woke up from an amazing several-day drinking binge with no memory of the world, ourselves, or what the hell happened. And we're trying to piece it back together while also trying to solve a man who was hung in the backyard. About sums it up, really. Also, we argue with our necktie from time to time.
The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Right, so my name is Harrier Dubois.
Harrier, that's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Everard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Okay. What kind of name is Harrier? Also, I could say that I don't want to be Harrier Dubois. Sean, I would like a mojito. I was a bartender, yes. I could totally make you a mojito. It's actually really easy to make. What kind of name is Harrier?
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
Interesting.
A name like armor.
You know what? We can be Harrier. We can be Harrier Dubois.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not.
Okay.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information.
Okay, so rank LTN 2JFR.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
Okay, what's that mean?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
Okay, and the other part?
The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank.
Oh.
In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W. Freighter.
So I refuse to be made captain.
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's decomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect.
Okay.
And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank, in your case, lieutenant.
Interesting.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
And what is a decomptage?
Decomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos.
Huh?
The countdown is modeled after the dual leadership system employed by the left during the revolution, which in turn was developed by last-century experimental psychologists in the University of Königstein.
Interesting.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kinks.
What kinks?
Kinks like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
Okay. What's a satellite officer?
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
Gotcha. You've been putting up with me because we're the same rank.
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Ah, okay.
It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
That's also true.
He trusts you for now. Try not to spoil it.
I thought my rank was drunk. Getting your ass beat by a beautiful woman seems very intimate to me. I mean, that's one way to do it, yeah. May or may not be because I have deep-rooted issues. I mean, I'm not going to judge. I won't confirm or deny this. Okay, what's on the back of the document?
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught.
Okay, my serial number.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Excellent.
The numbers are not there for good measure. They have an administrative purpose, one that's unfortunately been erased from your memory.
Okay. And date of issue 7th November of 50.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter.
Interesting.
A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
I'm not kink shaming you, not at all.
You're pretty sure you weren't doing well, but better? Probably yes.
Okay.
A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you, of that you are sure.
Okay, so Inland Empire is giving me some clues as to what the hell's going on with my life before I got drunk.
I remember that time. That was a good time. We had a good work-drink balance going. What happened, man? Pump it up!
And my necktie always wants to chime in. Right, Precinct 41.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
He stops. What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
Yeah, fair enough. Necktie for the win, right?
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again...
But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiayeva.
Is the necktie heard by anyone else, or could this be your imagination or delusion from your substance abuse? I think it's kind of like my brain, where I hear things from things, if that makes sense. Yeah, Mania. There you go.
Roberts, Feuerbach, Dimitri. Suddenly, names from your decomptage flash in your forebrain.
Okay, does that mean I recognize the guys at the cafe now?
The badge in your hand shines as you...
Right, put the badge away. And I do have you.
There's no way to listen to the tape, but even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad.
Interesting. So, we have our music. We have our random bits and pieces. We have... What the hell are you? Flower trough. Okay. I wonder where the hell this, scientist dude is. Oh. The water runs from the west. The source is upstream, a broken pipe. Okay. What the hell's up here?
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D.
Okay. Well, there's some loose cash. That's always nice. Let's get out my crowbar and open up these. Good. Fence blocks the path. Okay. What are you? Hold on. First things first. Get that street bread, right? I will be talking to people. I just, I'm going to be winding up or winding down pretty quickly, so I don't want to get into a bunch of conversations right now. But yeah. Very, very interesting. This map is huge. And it just keeps fucking going. So, I mean, that's fun. Yeah. I think... What's this? More cash. Ah, yes. Making a profit. Also, rear tire of the motor carriage. It's not my fault, man. Also, I've unlocked another quick travel. So, if nothing else, we have unlocked a bunch of quick travel sites, so that's nice. Oh. For you, a drawbridge. It can only be lowered from the other side. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, just exploring around here. There is a lot, and I do mean a lot, to get into in this game. So I think we're going to have to wait until next time for that. I am getting kind of tired. My allergy is starting to kick my ass, and it's actually starting to affect my ability to speak. So, unfortunately, that's going to have to be it for now. Let's go ahead and save. Beautiful. And, yeah. Hopefully you guys had fun. I had an absolute blast. This game is so much fun to just sit there and honestly kind of just experience. So, thank you guys for being here for that. We are going to raid somebody. Let's raid Stee. Stee's fun. Ooh, actually, it is Indigenous Persons Day. So, let's raid... Yeah, let's raid Witchy Twitchy. She's nice. She's doing Asmers. If it's not your thing, that's fine. But support the Indigenous peoples on the Indigenous Peoples Day. So we'll go ahead and raid her. I'm glad you guys had fun. It's like a 20-minute encyclopedia dialogue in the building next to the drawbridge if you have high encyclopedia. Oh, good God. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys have an excellent night. Give your money to organizations, indeed. And just in case you guys forgot, fuck Columbus. So, good night, dare guys. Thank you guys for being here. I will be back with this on Friday. And Wednesday, I've got a couple of things in mind. So, we might do extra streams this week if I get around to it. Depends. But, have an excellent night. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.